since forever. I don't know her childhood, but I do know that her best friend who grew up with her came out and made some rather disturbing videos about Claressa being taken advantage of when she was younger as a young boxer by her coaches and getting pregnant and things like this. And so when I see people like Papoose enter the Cash App requesting money from people like Claressa, after Remy has already warned us that, you know, he preyed on her when she was in jail. He wasn't making the money. It was Remy's money. And she said she put everything in his name only to come out and then have to work. And then he's getting the benefit of the solid black man, of the black man that's holding everything down. But when I look at this same thing possibly being done to Claressa, and she's slow by default, she was already taken advantage of by her coaches. Surely it's easier for a bum like this to come in and take advantage of her.
All right, so after people have been dragging her man like crazy, Claressa is out there loud and proudly supporting him, claiming that he is only misusing her. The internet is ablaze with accusations that he is only following along, and everyone is keeping a close eye on him. Claressa isn't just any woman, let's face it. In the realm of boxing, she is a beast. Gold at the Olympics, unbeaten and rich from fights and well-known sponsors. She is a champion both inside and outside of the ring, a walking brand. Here comes Papoose now. Let's avoid the fact that he has been rapping for years. He isn't a major chart star. He isn't even approaching Jay-Z's statistics or anything similar. People became quite skeptical when they noticed that Claressa and Pap were dating, asking, why would a queen like her be with someone who ain't in the same tax bracket? The internet soon began to go crazy. Loud conversations broke out from whispers, with many inquiring, is she paying his bills? Is he wearing the clothes that she purchased? At dinner, who is using their card? Tasha K suddenly steps in and elevates the rumors to a whole new level as they quickly became messy. She doesn't hold anything back. She immediately attacked, essentially claiming that Papoose is impoverished and only uses Claressa for her money. She even said that he is living off of her here. People started doubting everything about their relationship on the internet because it had gotten so awful. The heat persisted while every tiny movement was dissected.
I gotta be careful with my words, man. Why are you still here? Why you let me tell you something. No man I've ever messed with been broke. Never. No man I've been with been broke. They may have not had as much money as me, but they haven't been broke. Papoose is the wealthiest man that I've been with. I'll say it again. Papoose is the wealthiest man that I've been with. And that's like no faking. I haven't paid for a flight, a hotel, a fucking purse. Nothing in I don't know how long. Food. He take care of everything. So when I be seeing people say that he broke and stuff like that, I just be like, okay. Well, I don't know how he getting the money to do what he doing for me. Cause he stay doing shit for me.
But it didn't sit well with Claressa. In a video, she stood 10 toes down for her lover and clapped back. She told it plainly. People to keep quiet, saying that Papoose has his own suitcase and that she isn't looking after anyone. Now pay attention. Is she being completely honest? Who knows? Let's dissect it. Pap continues to do live performances, earn money from streaming, drop merchandise, and make money from reality TV. In addition, he has a few modest investments. He is still active then. His estimated net worth is $500,000. However, keep in mind that net worth and liquid cash are not the same thing. Thus, if Claressa says, nah, he got it, and Remy and Tasha insist he's broke, either someone is lying, or perhaps the financial circumstances have drastically changed. What's the deal then? Is Papoose simply flossing while Claressa pays the tab? Or is he out here accumulating quiet cash? Do you agree with what Remy and Tasha K are saying? Or do you think Claressa is telling the truth when she says he's keeping it down? Put your thoughts aside. On this one, who are you grooving with? This is the next crazy one. At the moment, Sha'Carri Richardson is embroiled in a significant legal drama, and things do not appear to be going well. Rumor has it that she attempted to touch her partner, Olympic sprinter Christian Coleman. Let's dissect this now. For just over 2 years, these two have been together. Furthermore, they are not your typical pair. They are the track world's power couple. They both won medals at the Olympics. They're both blazingly quick, And Sha'Carri, who won gold in the 100-meter sprint in Paris, was crowned the world's fastest woman. These two are excellent, famous names who are considered superstars in their respective sports. However, Shark is currently handcuffed. Yes, the Seattle Tacoma Airport is where things went wrong, according to police documents. When it all fell apart, the couple was traveling together. Following an alleged physical altercation with Christian, Sha'Carri was arrested and charged with fourth-degree domestic assault. Let's be clear now. Even though fourth-degree domestic violence in Washington isn't the most serious kind of assault, it is still illegal, particularly when you represent Team USA internationally. What happened then? According to the police, this is what occurred. Everything began at airport security. TSA lines can be unpleasant, as we all know, but it seems like the two got into a heated argument to the point that others began to listen. There is currently no news on what specifically triggered it, although it wasn't light. After they got past security, things quickly got out of hand. And you know what? The entire event was captured on camera. The story claims that the CCTV tape showed Sha'Carri trailing Christian and getting very close as he continued to try to leave. She refused to let it go. And then bam, she apparently gave him a shove so forceful that he crashed into a column. It didn't stop there either. Christian attempted to leave the situation, but according to the police, she returned and shoved him once more. Witnesses say he was flung many feet across the floor by this second shove, which was several feet away from the first. That right there is some significant strength. The onlookers were taken aback. Sha'Carri is currently dealing with serious repercussions above it. Although neither she nor Christian have released an official statement as of yet, the track world is closely following this story as it develops. What do you guys think? Is there more going on behind the scenes that we are unaware of? Or is this a one-time incident that simply got out of control? Now take a moment to visualize this. You're going about your business at the airport, when all of a sudden you spot two Olympic athletes fighting directly in front of you. This wasn't a backstage altercation. At a crowded terminal, this was prominently displayed. And here's the thing, it went beyond simple pushing and shoving. According to the police, during the commotion, Sha'Carri allegedly threw Christian a set of headphones. Yes, full-on flying objects. With numerous witnesses present, everything of it was purportedly filmed by airport security cameras. This is where things start to get really weird, though. Both Sha'Carri and Christian admitted to authorities that they had no idea what they were talking about, despite the fact that there was a ton of video and numerous witnesses on the scene. After actually seeing the film, the police officers said, "So what happened here?" They both pretended that nothing had happened. Christian even informed police up front that he didn't want to be considered a victim or be involved in any kind of inquiry. Now, that begs important questions. Was he attempting to safeguard her career? Was it the entire situation's public embarrassment? Or perhaps it went deeper. Some others believe it might have to do with the widespread suspicion that many people feel of law enforcement. Perhaps he simply didn't want everyone involved in their affairs. Remember that they are both well known. Any event of this nature is bound to make headlines. Interviews, blogs, and cameras all go viral very quickly. Additionally, not just anybody saw it. Authorities were informed by a TSA supervisor, the same person who initially called the police, that they saw Sha'Carri hit Christian during their disagreement. Therefore, these aren't merely hearsay from passing tourists. Airport employees became involved. That's serious. Around 7:00 p.m. on Sunday, Sha'Carri was taken into custody and charged in the South Correctional Entity Jail in Washington. She ultimately spent the night there before being freed on Monday at around 100 p.m. You have a flight to catch in a moment. The next thing you know, you're having a furious argument in a jail cell. The most absurd aspect of this whole situation was that it was only getting hotter. Sha'Carri arrived at the U.S. Track and Field Championship in Eugene, Oregon, immediately following the airport incident, as if it had never happened. She entered the 100-meter initial rounds on that track with complete assurance. Yeah, I did what I did, but I'm still going to show up and win, basically. That right there is some very brave energy. She hasn't finished yet. This weekend, she is also scheduled to compete in the 200-meter race. However, everyone is now closely observing wondering if her performance will suffer, or worse, if her entire career will be derailed by all of this legal heat. Let's be honest now. On the track, she is a beast. However, that temper can turn out to be her greatest foe. She has also previously made news for the wrong reasons. Do you recall the time she missed the Tokyo Olympics after being suspended for using marijuana? She already paid a heavy price for it. However, charges of domestic violence are now being discussed. That is a whole different situation. Furthermore, the timing couldn't be more dire. Her name is ringing in every part of track and field. She just won gold in Paris, and she secured automatic entry to the World Championships this September. However, she is currently facing a legal storm. And when it comes to things like this, sponsors don't play. Remember that this isn't even the first time she's been at the airport. She was expelled from an American Airlines flight in 2023 for not hanging up her phone before to take off. Do any of you recall that? People are now beginning to criticize her actions. For example, is this a pattern? Olympic athletes are held to a different level. Therefore, she needs to tighten up. Even if these DV accusations are dismissed, they have the potential to damage endorsement agreements, harm Team USA's reputation, and damage her reputation in general. There is pressure. What are your thoughts then? Is Sha'Carri going through a difficult time, or is it spiraling? Will she sustain another blow or recover more quickly? Please share your opinions in the comments section. For more incredible tales like this one, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. And I'll see you all in the upcoming video.